Good morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel. This is day 10 of my video diary, Living with Diabetes. I have got one more test strip left. It's 9:20 in the morning, and I've called my doctor's office, and I have no test strips left. So I'm hoping that over the course of when I'm in town, that they will call and say that they have got my test strips, because if not, I'm just going to have to ramble on to you guys. And gosh, that would be so terrible to do. That would be terrible for y'all to have to listen to me all the time. Alright, so let's go on and check my morning blood sugar. And see how it is. I haven't had anything to eat since 10 o'clock last night, so it may be high. This morning, I'm going to do this one, my index finger. Blood. Alright, let's see what it is. 158. Well, that's not the best, but it's not the worst either. So, for going 12 hours without eating anything, that's pretty good. I've got, like I said, I've got to go to town. I've got to find out about my test strips. I'll bring you back later on this afternoon, and I'll either have them, or y'all will just have to listen to me ramble on. So, I will bring you back after a while. Hi, y'all. I'm back. And I got my test strips, so I'm ready to go. I did find out today that they will let me do 3 strips a day. So I'm excited about that. That means I'll be able to continue on with you all on my Living with Diabetes. It's been 2 hours since I ate, and y'all don't want to know what I had to eat. Of course, this was my breakfast and my lunch. And I know, Shalimar Perfume, I love you so much. And I know that you're right. But there's just some days that I really don't want to eat 3 meals because I'm not much on breakfast. So, for Brenner, breakfast and for brunch, that would be it. For brunch, I went to Subway. I don't want to tell y'all. I went to Subway and I got a flatizza. That's what it is. It's a flat bread with the pizza, and I got Italian sausage and pepperoni, and I did put a lot of vegetables on it. I had them put onions and peppers and mushrooms, and then they cooked it, and then I had them put lettuce and tomato on it, and it was so good. I'm still not totally full because it's so little, and that was my lunch and my breakfast, but I'll do all right until dinner tonight. And so let's go on. I've got something that I want to read y'all, but I forgot to bring my computer over here. So I'm going to go on and check my blood, see what it is. Ow. Well, alright now. Let's milk this finger and see if I can get some blood up. Alright, somebody told me to do this, and I got the drop up there. Here it goes. Alright. It's been 2 hours since I've eaten. Okay. No more flatizzas, or whatever they're called. 211, 2 hours after I've eaten. That's not good. And it really did have a lot of vegetables on it. I guess it was just that little bit of amount of bread, which is really weird because it wasn't this bad when I went to Pizza Hut the other day. And this was just a teeny little bitty flat bread. Oh my gosh, now we got to worry about today. I did get some mixed nuts at the grocery store. I've been eating almonds, and I'm getting kind of tired of almonds. But I am a firm believer, and I will tell y'all this. My dad ate more nuts than anybody I know. His favorite was cashews, which is not the best nut, but he also liked almonds, and he also liked cocktail peanuts. Now, my dad lived to be 81 years old. He was a big man, too. But I'm telling you, he ate peanuts every single day. There was not a day went by that my dad did not eat nuts. And like I said, his favorite was cashews, but I just really think, and I've always thought this, that my dad lived to be as old as he was from the nuts. And it wasn't any dry roasted or anything like that. He'd get the smoked roasted almonds, and he'd just get regular cashews salted, and then his Planters cocktail peanuts and all. But he was a firm believer in eating nuts every day, and it wasn't for health benefits. He just liked them. And I just really say that I've always thought for years now that one of the reasons my dad lived for as long as he did was because of the nuts that he ate. Now, I don't know if there's any truth to that. I don't know if it's any fact, but I do know that roasted almonds are supposed to help you. And if you can stand to eat dark chocolate, that's supposed to help you too. But I don't like chocolate. I've not been a chocolate eater. That is not something that is something that bothers me not to eat. My thing is, like, tomorrow I'm fixing a pumpkin cheesecake and a chocolate pie. And I do love chocolate pie. I am using sugar-free chocolate pudding for that. And when I was at the grocery store today, I was looking all through, and I was showing Kathy, my nurse, the difference in things that are light and things that are just regular. And one of the big differences was French light. It was French light dressing, had 6 grams of carbohydrates in it, but French creamy dressing, no light, no other, nothing, just regular French dressing, had 5 grams of carbohydrates in it. So, I'm really glad that y'all have been telling me about this. I've paid attention to all of you. I pay attention to you every day about what you say, and I am worried, to tell you the truth, because I've already got my menu made out for Thanksgiving, and everything that I'm fixing is a carb. The turkey and the ham's not, but the turkey's got will brine. All right, I'm gonna have to come back. Okay, I'm back. It's 20 after 11 at night. It's been 2 hours since I've eaten dinner, and I don't know why, but I am really, really, like tonight, I just was not hungry. Now, I did eat some almonds today, but I know several of y'all keep saying for me to eat, but I just don't know. I don't know whether it's the change in my medication. I don't know what it is, but I do not feel like eating. Tonight, I had to make myself eat, and I ended up throwing away my food because I just didn't want it. I felt sick. So, I don't know. I'm going to check my blood sugar now and see what it is. And I did figure out why my blood sugar was so high after I'd eaten today. It wasn't, I did get the Flatiza or whatever it's called from Subway, but I had forgotten to take my medicine. So it had been over 24 hours since I took my medicine when I took it today. So, alright, let me get this done, and then I've got something else that I want to tell you all. Alright. Well, I guess I need a little bit more. Please be low. 169. Well, that's better than it was today. So, it's supposed to be below 180. 2 hours at a 180 or below. So, that's good. I have been reading some things online. I did not know, and nobody told me. I had no idea that November was the diabetic. What was it? Let's see. Diabetes Awareness Month is what it was, and we have in our local, at one of our local news stations, they have a Mythbuster Monday. And so one of the myths that they put on there, it says, in today's Mythbuster Monday, we're talking about a condition that affects a lot of Virginians, diabetes. Our myth, having a family member with diabetes increases risk for developing the condition. The answer to that, is it true or is it false? It is true. As with most conditions, diabetes affects more than the patient. It also impacts the family. When a person learns they have diabetes, it's important to make lifestyle changes, but those changes are for everyone, not just the patient. And I wish I'd read this a little bit earlier, because my Thanksgiving is going to be around my normal cooking. I mean, I'm not really doing anything different. I just know that I can't eat very much, and some of the things that I'm making have got some horribly high carbohydrates in them. And my key lime pie, I guess the key lime pie is probably the lowest, but I'm making pumpkin cheesecake and a dulce de leche cheesecake, and so, I mean, and then I did tell you that I'm making a chocolate pie, but that's going to be with sugar-free chocolate pudding. So, like I said before, this is going to be really hard. And then it goes on in here to say that November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and the disease impacts more people in Virginia than some might realize. So this is in Virginia, but I'm sure it's in every place, every state, every country. I mean, I'm sure there's some countries that don't have it as bad as we do. I know that United States is probably one of the worst countries for having diabetes. But it says that just in the state of Virginia, more than 10% of Virginians have diabetes. That is more than 630,000 people in the Commonwealth. Diabetes increases the risk of heart disease by 2 to 4 times. It's the leading cause of kidney failure. And it says you have to make some lifestyle changes. You have to change the way you eat. And it's very important to begin exercising. Any little exercise can help, but a regular exercise program goes a long way. Now that's the problem. I'm having a problem with that, and exercising, because I don't, how am I going to exercise? I can't walk. So, what am I going to do? It's real hard. I mean, I could sit in my wheelchair and move my arms and move my legs, but, I mean, to me that just doesn't seem very good for me. So I am when I go to the doctor again, I am going to try to get into the YMCA and start taking therapy there. And then it was another thing that that article on our TV website had a link to the CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and it has a article in there on managing your diabetes during the holidays. And it says, prepare to manage your diabetes during the holidays. Stay on track by taking medications on schedule and choosing healthy versions of favorite dishes. Remember to plan daily physical activities like walking after meals and dancing at festivities. Well, that doesn't work for me. It says having diabetes shouldn't stop you from enjoying holiday celebrations and travel. With some planning and a little preparation, you can stay healthy on the road and at holiday gatherings with friends and family. Preparation is the most important step in managing diabetes during holiday travel and festivities. Know what you'll be eating, how to enjoy your food traditional favorites while sticking with a healthy meal plan, how to pack necessary supplies for a trip, and you're ready to celebrate. It does say, it goes on to about going to parties and feasts, like I guess that'd be Thanksgiving dinner or whatever. And it says, eat a healthy snack early to avoid overeating at the party. See, that's what I have a problem with too. On Thanksgiving morning, I'm doing so much cooking that I don't fix me anything to eat. And so but then again, a lot of times at Thanksgiving dinner, I've done dealt with the food for so many hours that I don't want it. So I don't know how it's going to work this year. I'm just trying to do my best. It says to bring a nutritious snack or dish for yourself and others. So if you go to a party or if you're going to Thanksgiving dinner, bring yourself a nutritious snack for you or for others. And it says you don't have to give up all your holiday favorites if you make healthy choices and limit portion sizes. At a party or holiday gathering, follow these tips to avoid overeating and to choose healthy foods. If you're at a buffet, fix your plate and move to another room away from the food if possible. Choose smaller portions. Well, that's definitely what I'm going to be doing. Watch for heavy holiday favorite such as hams with the honey glaze, turkey swimming in gravy, and side dishes loaded with butter, sour cream, cheese, or mayonnaise. Instead, choose skinless turkey without gravy or other lean meats. I am fixing a ham, but it's what I do is I get pineapple strips, and I usually use brown sugar, but this time I did get brown sugar. It's Splenda brown sugar, and I'm going to use that on my ham instead of regular brown sugar. So I hope that will make a difference in it, in my ham, because I've got a huge bone-in. It's not spiral cut. It's a bone-in ham. And it says, look for side dishes and vegetables that are light on butter, dressing, and other extra fats and sugars such as marshmallows or fried vegetable toppings. Watch the salt. Some holiday dishes are made with prepared foods high in sodium. Choose fresh or frozen vegetables with no sauce to keep your sodium intake down. Select fruit instead of pies, cakes, or other desserts high in fat, cholesterol, and sugar. Focus on friends, family, and activities instead of food. Take a walk after a meal or join in the dancing at a party. Remember to always take your medication. Now this, I guess, healthy routines I guess maybe because you have diabetes, you're susceptible to diseases because, like colds or whatever, because it says wash your hands often with soap and water. Try to avoid contact with sick people. Reduce your risk for blood clots by moving around every hour or two. I guess this is if you're traveling in a car. If you're driving, bring a few bottles of water instead of sweetened soda. And then it just goes on. This is other stuff about when you're flying. Stick with your routine for staying active. Get at least 150 minutes of physical activity every week. 10 minutes at a time is fine. So I really thought that was interesting to have the CDC have a thing on here, and I know a lot of y'all are against the doctors and the pharmaceutical people, and I guess CDC and the American Diabetes Association and stuff like that, but they really do give you some good information. I mean, all that I just read to y'all is good information, and it's good to do that. I mean, if I had known a long time ago that I was going to have to worry about this, I wouldn't have already have stocked up for Thanksgiving, but I have stocked up with pretty much everything for Thanksgiving except the turkey and and the ham. And so anyway, I'm just gonna have to do what I mean. I know you're to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch it, but and everybody says use that as a free day or whatever. But even on a free day, I'm still going to be alert enough to want to watch my carbs myself because I am scared of this. So anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Share it on your Facebook, your Pinterest, or your Twitter. And since I don't know that I will get to, I know I'll have tomorrow's video done, but I don't know if I'll get it on there in time for your Thanksgiving. So I do want to wish all of you that are in the United States a very, very happy Thanksgiving. To the ones of you that aren't in the United States, have an awesome day. For those of us in the United States, say a prayer for all your loved ones. Make sure that you talk to your family. Like I'm thinking about having each of my family members say something that we're thankful for this year is, part of the blessing. We always have the blessing, but I'd like for us to do that and try to start a tradition that each of us say something that we're thankful for. And one of the things that I will tell you right now is I'm very thankful for all of you because I just could not be here and could not be doing as well as I'm doing without you all, because I haven't even shared this with my girls, with my daughters. They don't know about this. I don't talk to them about it. So the only ones that I'm able to talk to is y'all. So let me get off here and happy Thanksgiving to you. Have a wonderful day. Everyone else, still have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.